Okay. Everyone else is can see the map and stuff, right?
Mm.
Okay. A mask is all what is left of the fight. As the three of you recover your wounds, and the beams of power surge through each of you, revealing what knowledge was hidden to each of you, what power was to be gained, and what dedication was to be rewarded. The light of dawn slowly fills the church and reveals that what was hidden. A stairway appears where the man once stood. It goes down. Mato, as you walk towards the mask and pick it up, what are you thinking of what just happened to you? You made your way through these hordes of undead, you fought this monster, and against all odds you survived. No, you became stronger, but not without sacrifice. The creature had your mind in its hands. It used your lust for power against you as if you were nothing but a puppet.
Mm. Well, I definitely think that I still am not strong enough to withstand the corruption, and I want to learn how to maybe control it one day, or just get over it.
Mhm.
And now I'm just confused about my new abilities and such.
Mhm. And that new power that you gain, do you feel excited about using it, or do you feel a bit more careful after seeing how much power you truly can put out and how easily it seemed like other people can take advantage of it?
I definitely see the potential in the new powers, but for now I'm just trying to be more careful about everything.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Ritz, the night was long, and it has always been long. And yet, Nihasa was there for you once again. She fought beside you, and yet, after all you have done to serve her, the realest answer you have ever gotten to her existence, to true communication with this godly being, it came not to you, but to Mato, a wizard of all things. How do you feel about that? Pyro, you there? Wait, oh, he's not here. Oh, I think he's.
Oh, he's just gone. He's gone.
It was too much
That's
for.
how he feels about it.
Yeah. His mind
That's how he feels.
was blown.
Yeah.
It is not his internet, he said. Oh, I'll wait a bit more. I guess I can ask you, Mato, too, first, before Ritz comes back anyway. But what do you think now of Nihasa, of this being that helped you without you ever even considering much of the gods' existence themselves?
Well, as I read many books about the gods, I kinda knew that I kinda expected them to be real, but I never really believed it myself. And after I saw that Mihasa actually exists, I'm not saying that I'm gonna follow her or join any religion, but I will most definitely have a different view of the whole religion and churches and everything.
Yeah, that makes sense. What about you, Jax? You didn't really participate much in their religious chanting or the holding of the enemies by those godly tendrils that came off the ground. What do you think of all that? Do you consider it to be real, or do you just think like, oh, I don't want to deal with that?
I mean, obviously, after that, he knows that it's real, and I suppose it would have shocked him, but also not shocked him, because like there's so many people that dedicated their lives to it. Like, there has to be something that's real about it, but he's still not really like interested in the gods necessarily.
Yeah. Well, yeah, also understandable, because it seems like the power of the gods doesn't like you much either.
Yeah, guys at the moonlight and stuff like that.
Yeah.
It like fucking hurts me. So.
Yeah.
I guess I feel like unwelcomed by them as well.
Oh, can you talk? Or...
Hello? Yeah, I can.
Yeah. Is it?
Yeah, I don't know, man. My internet. It's probably because my brother is downloading something, and yeah. It's
you can't ask him to stop for a bit? Or?
No.
Oh. Okay. How long is he gonna download something for?
Still another hour and 30 minutes. So.
Oh. But you can hear me, okay?
Yeah, I can hear you, okay.
Okay. Well, I'll re-ask my question. And well, I'll just go from the beginning. Ritz, Mihasa has always been there for you over the many nights that you have spent praying for her, or thinking about her, doing things for her, serving your life for her, basically. And yet, for all that you have done to serve her, she has never really given you a real answer back, besides the powers that you use, but those are less of a communication and more a use of the powers that exist, if that makes sense. So how do you feel that the truest communication that you feel that you've ever seen has not come through you, but through Mato, basically, of when the tendrils held down the enemies by Mato's blood?
I think Ritz minds. It's not as if he is jealous or anything like that. He doesn't really mind. He really doesn't care, actually.
Okay. Does he think Mato deserves it, or does he just like really not even think about it?
It's not about deserving or not deserving. I think for him it's about it's more about the fact that his God was there to help the people. His God was there for him. And for his friends and stuff like that he cares about.
Yeah.
He doesn't care about getting power or anything like that.
Okay.
That's not who Ritz is.
That's cool. And Mato, do you feel any awkwardness about that? Like that you never really trained to be any godly human at all, or half-elf, I should say, at all, and yet you use these powers very out of nowhere, basically?
Not really, because my I don't know, way of thinking was that I basically got to know Nihasa through Ritz, and I actually managed to contact her with the help of Ritz. So not really.
So to you, it's more like Ritz did all the work and you just kind of were there at the right time and the right place.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah. Okay. And then, Ritz, there's your other companion as well. A man without fear, it seems. A man you can now see clearly again after all the hate you felt for him, urged on by the powers of the masked man. Do you feel like that hate still lingers within you? Do you feel like you can clearly step away from that? And if so, does it make you ashamed that you felt that way? Or how do you deal with that?
I think Ritz feels ashamed for the way he feels. I think he understands that he wasn't thinking right, but at the same time, it's not like he doesn't dislike Jax. I mean, he clearly doesn't like him. I mean, and it's not because of who Jax is as a person, but more of like what Jax has done.
Yeah.
And that's what's that's what made him upset. And I mean, I guess that's still a thing, so
And do you feel like it's more conflicted now, or how do you feel like you, how should I word it, like how do you show that in your mind towards Jax? Do you feel like you're almost like apologetic towards him, or is the guilt like truly towards yourself, where you're like, oh, I feel so stupid for feeling that way, but I still kind of hate that guy? Do you feel like any?
No,
yeah.
No. He doesn't feel stupid for feeling that way at all. It's like he just doesn't like it.
Oh, okay.
And it's got a lot of reasons. He doesn't feel guilty for, or like he doesn't feel bad for not liking the guy.
So it's just what he does feel bad for is that, or what he does feel shameful of is that he basically got his mind tainted by
I
that
guess
being.
if he feels like shitty for anything, is that he like has his mind tainted by something that isn't himself, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Like he does still not like Jax because of him using the corruption and playing with fate and all of that stuff, and that's why he doesn't like him. It's not because he's sick of the guy or there's anything else about him. It's just that. That's literally the only reason.
Yeah, that makes sense. Jax, your powers have grown once more. And yet the further you go, the more it seems that those who you fight always use that same power. Can you really sustain your faith, your control of that power after seeing all the horrible things that have been done to this town and the people in it with that same power that you two possess?
I suppose that, like, obviously there's a bit of guilt because, like, he has to, like, he's like destroyed people's fates, hasn't he? He's like literally had people evaporate in front of him and vanish in front of him without like even knowing what it would do.
Mm-hmm.
But then he feels like he can't let those like traits that he had taken, he can't let them go to waste. He needs to use them against whatever the fuck is going on. He needs to learn about it as well, because the whole reason why he's here, he wants to learn about it and do better and protect more people, but he feels like he's taken more than he saved. And so he needs to use it to save, basically.
Mm-hmm. And how does he know that what he feels like he is saving, those people that you fight using that same power don't feel that same way? Does he think about that at all?
They don't think the same way as him?
Yeah, that they don't think like, oh, I'm using this power for something good as well. Because maybe in their mind they believe they're doing something good with that power too.
I think he's also probably scared that it has some sort of like madness to it. Like you'll get like the really desire just of like greed and like you'd really want power, and that's something that he's going to have to keep in control. That he can't be greedy. He can't seek power in himself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then there's the other side of it, which are the memories in your head. More and more by the day, it seems. The nightmares of those you do not know, the visions of things you haven't seen. How do you keep apart which of your body is your own? How do you know that one of the voices in your head is not the real you, and this Jax person is just another memory that seems stronger than the others?
I think that he just needs to focus on why he's here in the first place, and to try and avoid that like vision he got of his parents. He needs to remember that is him. That is what he wants. That's why he's here. He needs to remember his purpose and his past and what has brought him here.
And that vision in your mind, how does that stand out compared to all the other visions in your head of other loved ones that you do feel some kind of affection for, even though you don't even feel like you know them?
Maybe because it's more familiar. Like mine is more familiar. It's more focused on. It's more like real, I suppose, because he had it before all of them.
Yeah.
And so he just well, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, that's a good answer. Yeah. That's good. Okay. As it is, all of you have not slept for many days. And you find yourself within the church. Ritz, as you know, a church is a home, a beacon of light to those who seek shelter from the cruel world outside. Or so that is what it once was. Like the people around it, the building is but a husk taken over with a natural life. Now that life has been extinguished, Ritz, you can feel that whatever power was left in this place was defeated along with the masked man. Okay. You guys find yourself where you are. The stairs down are open, but you can do as you please.
You're the mask. Isn't it?
I'm gonna walk up to Jax and gonna hand over the mask of the necromancer and say that maybe you could use it. I saw that Moonlight doesn't really like you. And I hand him the mask. Yeah.
I'm gonna smile and, looking a bit despair, he's gonna say, thank you, this is probably a lot better than this. And he's gonna put out the little do-it-yourself made little leaf covering for his old eye patch.
Yeah.
He's just gonna throw that away.
Mm-hmm.
And take the mask.
He's putting it on, or he's holding?
Well, is it cursed? That's a good
way that I'm gonna go. But it doesn't seem to have any magical powers anymore, so you can use it.
Okay. And he's gonna trust Mato, and he's gonna plonk it on his face to try it out.
As you do so, at first it doesn't seem like there's much difference at all. But then, as you look closer at your companions, you do notice one small difference. It seems like both of them seem to be glowing with yellow light. And within them, you can see a red burning fire. Or not fire, but, well, corruption.
Like a flare type of thing.
Like it's like almost like an aura around him. It's not that clear. It's almost like an X-ray almost. You can see there's just something like a presence inside both of them, which is.
What about me if I look like down at me?
If you look down at yourself, you notice the same yet different. It seems like within you there are many more sources of those lights.
So it's like I'm so okay, cool. I'm gonna take it off and I'm gonna shout over. Mato?
Yeah, what's up?
Are you sure you don't this? Are you sure this doesn't have magical effects?
I didn't feel anything on it, so yeah.
To be clear, Mato, you never put on the mask, right?
Yeah, I just picked it up.
Yeah.
I'm gonna look like at the lenses and see if it's something to do with the lens.
There's no lenses. It's just there's just holes.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Just holes. Okay.
Ritz, are you okay? You got pretty hurt at the end of the fight. I'm muted, by the way.
Fuck!
Okay.
I was role-playing with myself for the past, 30 seconds then. Alright.
Nice.
No, it's fine. Like I said, it's okay. I feel a bit stronger now. I don't know. After we defeated him, I all of a sudden felt like the surge of energy going through me, and yeah, I feel good. Don't worry about me. Meta, I leveled up, so I healed quite a bit.
Yeah, I mean, it's also not meta because you just basically the beams made you feel invigorated. It's almost like as the beams surged through you, they healed your wounds.
There you go. And I'm gonna be like, okay, Jax, give that mask to me real quick.
Jax is gonna walk over, and he's gonna throw it over.
Alright. Do I catch it? I want to catch it.
Sure, you can catch it. Very cool, like.
Oh yeah.
However, as you touch it, it's like a shock going through your body, like an electrical shock for a second, which probably makes you drop the mask again.
Okay, so I drop the mask. Can I need to touch it to cast Detect Magic on it, right?
Yeah.
No, self up to 30 feet. Aha!
Oh, okay, never mind.
I would like to cast Detect Magic through the entire room and see if I find anything more that's magical. Or the mask as well, see if the mask is
As you do
magical.
As you do so, wait, let me check the rest of the room. As you do so, you don't notice anything similar to the magic of Mato. However, your divine skills do show magic of other sources. It seems like this mask is putting out similar levels of divine magic as your sight is. However, this is no mask of Nihasa. Along with that, the altars are still vaguely magical, but it seems that those are just residue, and those are also the same divine sense that you have from the mask. And can you make me a religion check? I can roll it, I guess.
Yes, I can.
Wait, actually, if you press your... Does that still work? Or I guess you have to have Roll20 open, probably.
Yeah, I rolled a 9. So.
No, with a 9 you don't notice much else, except for what I said.
The mask is definitely magical. It's got some kind of... I wouldn't be quite able to tell you what kind of magic, but it's definitely magical. I'd watch out if you were to put it on.
I think it's a bit late for that. Negative magic. He's sort of like not understanding like magic fully yet. Like he knows a little bit, but
well, I don't know. It's definitely a magical object. I can't really tell what it does, but that's all I can tell you really.
Can I roll?
So you don't think it's cursed?
Can I do an Arcana check?
Yeah.
Like I said, I really don't know if it is a cursed object, yes or not. I would watch out if I was you, but yeah, I really wouldn't be able to tell you.
Mato, with a 20, you notice there is no presence of any arcane magic upon the mask, or any magic of any schools that you are familiar to.
It's weird. I don't feel anything on it, so it should be fine. I don't know what you guys are feeling.
However, make me a religion check. With an 18, as you say so, you do notice that as you research the mask with your 20 Arcana check, and you have some insight from whatever religion you know, and this experience with Nihasa goes through your brain, you remember a similar feeling, just slightly, just dimly, of when Nihasa used her powers through you as when you picked up the mask. Although it is barely noticeable.
Although I kind of feel some divine power in it, but it's very faint. But yeah, you should probably keep it, Jackson. You will need it, I think.
I would say we should keep it and probably talk to somebody who knows some spells to detect what it actually does. Yeah. There's not much I can do at least. I'm unable to identify it.
Wait, who's got the mask currently?
No.
I think it's on the ground, because Ritz was using a detect magic on it.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna go pick it up, put it in my bag, and I'm gonna walk and get my eye patch back.
Okay.
And I'll walk back alone.
That's fine. As you guys are standing in the church, what is your next decision? What is your plan? What are your goals?
I'm gonna walk over here and pick up the remaining holy water.
Sure, that's 1 gallon of holy water. You can add.
And I also probably noticed that something opened here.
Yeah. You all noticed it. It's very like the light of dawn seems to be shining upon it. It is very visible to all of you.
And I'm just gonna yell to the others that, should we check it out? Maybe there's something interesting in there.
Wait, what is this? Sorry?
It seems as the sun rised, the light shined upon a hidden place up on the floor, revealing a stairway going down.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna look towards Ritz. I'm gonna wave or say, you wanna go?
Yes, let us continue. Can we look outside? Can we look outside first to see if there's like still the zombies outside?
Sure. As you make your
There are windows. Right?
Yeah, as well, I'm assuming Ritz would go first. As you glance to the window to look outside, first you don't seem to see much when suddenly a hand appears on the glass and a face mangled stares at you from behind the glass. As you adjust and look around, it seems the creatures are no longer held back. And you can hear the, what is it called? The knocking of hands, feet, heads. They smell.
Maybe we should leave them.
Yeah.
I want to go before we go. I want to go to all of the statues and see if there's anything magical that I can get out of there.
Which one do you go to? There's a left. Basically, there's just still the left altar. You mean the altars, right?
Which one gave me magic? Like, give me an idea that there was magic.
The left one would give you the most. That is the one that also which beam surged into you.
Yeah, I'd like to go to that one and quickly see if I can get anything from it.
Make me investigation check as you stand before it, the broken altar.
Investigation, fucking 9.
And then a religion as well.
Religion?
Yeah.
An 8.
Okay. Well, with a 9
really not rolling well today.
With a 9 and 8, you still notice the obvious things, which are what you saw before as well. That it seems like somehow some part of Helia was trapped within here, or some part of her power, or some part of something you're not sure, but it seemed like Helia wanted at least something to be freed from here, and now you don't notice her presence here anymore.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is there any like magical stone or anything like that I notice inside the?
No, there doesn't seem any. It seems like the entire altar, similar to the ritual, seems to be beaming with the residue of magical or divine sense. It doesn't seem like one specific thing upon the altar was holding it there. As you search the altar, you can clearly also see runes and signs of things that there was some kind of ritual upon these altars. Although you do not recognize it.
Okay. I'm going to respond to Jax now and say, yeah, we should probably leave. This is not good.
Like really panicked. He's gonna like fucking start quick walking to the basement thing.
Okay. Is everyone going down?
Yep.
Okay. Well, I don't have a map for the direct next part, so this is just theater of mind. But as you guys make your way downstairs, you get to a, how do you call it, a winding staircase going down and down and down for at least 2 or 3 floors it would be, until you get to a little chamber. It seems like this was once someone's humble living quarters. There's a desk, small bookcase, and a door in the back of the room that seems to be going further down, or a staircase, sorry, in the back of the room that seems to be going further down.
Can we first of all close the stone above us so like that the zombies can't come down, or
how would you like to try to do that?
like the thing that how we got down, like wasn't there like a stone on top of it or something?
So how it seemed like, well, you haven't done any checks on it, but as you can see now, it was just an open way through. So if you want to do like a check on it, on what it seemed. Oh, actually, wait. How big was your detect magic spell? Sorry.
30 feet.
Oh, never mind then. Well, kind of ruined it, but yeah. But you would already get a sense that since there doesn't seem to be any mechanical things around the stairs, that it seems to be some kind of magical cover.
Okay.
But if that will stop the zombies or not, you are not sure. So, yeah.
Do any of you guys want to look around this place? Or not?
Yeah, I'm gonna probably check the bookcase.
That's what I was gonna do. Fuck. Is there anything else in the room?
Well,
I mean, you can come with me, like.
you can all make me an investigation check if you wanna check the room real quick. I can give a quick.
I do want to check the room.
Okay.
Investigation. 17. That's pretty good.
Jax is
Everyone rolls for an investigation or only Roots?
Yeah, no, you can all roll because you're all kind of investigating different.
Instead of investigating, could I listen out for the zombies if I can hear anything up the stairs?
Yeah. What would that be?
Perception.
Oh yeah, yeah, that's good. Make me a perception check. Okay, I'll start with the perception actually. Jax, as you stand outside of a little bit outside of the room on the staircase to hear if there are any zombies coming, you do not sense that there are any yet within the church. However, the sounds from outside only seem to be getting louder and louder, as if the presence or the sounds of the ones that were already knocking is attracting more of them.
He's gonna turn around to the investigating boys. He's just gonna be like, "We should get going and hope there's an exit. They're getting a bit louder."
I'm just gonna turn to Ritz and reads this. Anyone who lived here had books. And certainly he had books.
He had books?
Yeah. They had many.
Can we carry the books? Like, is there enough books for us to carry the books? Like, do we have enough space to carry all of the books? How many books do we see there? Is there a lot of books?
There's like
at least 2.
No, there's like it's like a small bookcase. There's like, I would say like, I don't know, like 10 to 15 books. Let's say 15 books. That's about right.
Can me and Mato can.
What did you what did you roll on investigation?
17.
Oh. Well, before that, as you are investigating the room, so how it is that, so the room is small. On the back right there is the bookcase. In the middle is a small desk, and as you investigate, you notice a small, to ones who wouldn't notice. Oh, this is loud music. Wait, I'm gonna put the same music again. A small drawer, and within it a book that seems to be well kept. And actually you would recognize a book like this from your own church, since it is a log of the things happening in the church. At your place it would be like, for example, the event that happened with the baby, you would have written it down so others may read and learn about it later. Things like that. Yeah, that's what you find.
To grab that with me at least.
Okay. Then the books, Mato, you just see a bunch of books. Is there any specific ones you're looking for, interested in? Because I mean, there's like 15 books. If you want, I can.
All the books.
If you want, you could investigate all of them, but it would take some time.
And I'm just looking for any maybe spell books or anything related to magic.
Make me another investigation check. We will just do this. Basically, your investigation shows how long it takes you, and your one basically lost some time. With a 15, however, with a quick scan, you notice these seem to be all books. All these books seem to be related to some kind of divine things, like a church books a church would have. You don't recognize any of them, but you don't see any books that are useful or recognizable to you.
And then I'm gonna do nothing, basically. I'm just gonna move.
Okay.
I want all the books.
Well, how are you gonna carry 15 books, tell me?
Okay, well, I have a backpack.
Yeah.
That can hold 30 pounds of gear.
Mm-hmm. Well, it's not that much the weight of the books that I'm worried about. It's more the practicality of, putting 15 books in a backpack.
Well, I can hold 1 cubic foot. So what is 1 cubic foot?
What is 1 cubic foot?
Cubic foot to meter.
Well, basically 1 square is 5 foot, right? So the 5th of it in size.
That's not that big, 1 cubic foot. It's like... I feel like 1 cubic foot is enough to...
It's a cube of about 30 centimeters on 30 centimeters.
Yeah, so that.
Yeah. So I would say.
How many books? How many books do you think I can take?
1, 2, 3. I would say that would fit about. If you just so, but do you have anything else in your backpack or?
No, actually,
no?
I literally don't have anything in there. I have a candle.
Okay, I mean, I would say.
And I have a sickle. That's probably the only thing.
Well, you're holding that, right? I'm assuming.
Well, yeah, I'm holding the sickle.
Well, in your backpack itself, I would, if you fill it to the brim, you can get 8 books, I think. Seems fair.
8 books, sure, that is fair. I'll take it.
Okay, you're just taking random ones, or?
Anything that would be. I mean, I rolled a 17. Like anything that Malta did a quick skim over it, realized that it was mostly like religious books. I'm looking for like the more important ones, like which religion, what has been going on.
So
like
the decision,
even folklore books.
So the decision here is basically your previous investigation check was more just a general room. The decision here is basically, do you want to spend the time looking at each book and taking a quick like it doesn't have to be long, but it will still take time if you're gonna check.
I do want to do that.
You do want to do that.
I mean, how many books are we talking about?
Yeah,
how many books
there's 15 books, so you can. It doesn't take that 15? Long, but it's at least
Yeah, like 5 minutes or so. Yeah, I do want to do that.
Okay. Yeah, you can basically what you find is that you can pick out the ones, almost all the ones. You're gonna have to leave like 2 behind of ones that you haven't read. But besides that, other ones you can pick out the ones that are just like basic church hygiene and things like that. I don't know, like things like that every church has, or like just like a notebook from like how much the like peasants still like owe the priest, or like how much is like paid to the church, or something, like things that are are not gonna have any information that you care about. But you can take 8 out of 10 of the ones that seem interesting to you, and if you investigate those more thoroughly, I can give you an exact description.
Okay, I'll just take both of them. Whichever 8 are there.
Yeah, just write down 8 books from the church or something. As you do so, Jax, at this point, you hear something upstairs. And it doesn't sound great. A cracking sound begins to echo through the halls. It is unmistakably the sound of wood giving under the weight.
Holy shit! I'm sitting around and I'm looking at the two spellcasters. I'm like, we gotta go. And he's gonna start.
Have a door?
Yeah, there's a door. This room that you're in now, it's basically like a floor, and there's you see in the back of the room the staircase continues downwards.
So there's no door the way we came?
There is. So basically you came from the church, you went downstairs for a pretty long while. Then you came to a small floor where you found like these living quarters that you just investigated. And then you notice there's a smaller door in the corner of this room that seems to lead to a stair that is also going down further.
Jax, do you have any water on you?
Him looking up, he's gonna say, that went in the river.
Well, okay then. I guess we should hurry up.
I'm
gonna start quick walking down the
door
stairs.
shut. Yeah. I'm gonna shut the door. I'm gonna look around if there's like a chair that I can block the door with, maybe.
Sure, you can find a
Stay
chair.
inside of the room?
Well, we have a staircase we can go down.
Yeah, let's fucking go down.
Exactly, so I'm shutting the door behind us.
Which door? The magical door that none of us have any idea how it works?
No, there's a door in the corner that leads to the next stairs down, basically. The one that you're taking now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I didn't get that. My bad.
Yeah, that's right, bitch.
Yeah, you can do that, no problem. That's maybe gonna hold them for a bit longer.
I'm gonna do that then.
Okay. As you continue downstairs, however, you notice it seems to get darker and darker. You can't see anything here, right?
I can't see shit.
Yes. Who has dark vision?
Me and Ritz.
Okay, well, you two, well, I will just show it for everyone, and I guess you can explain to Jax what it is, what you see. I'll first explain it, actually. You go further and further down the stairs. As it gets darker and darker, your dark vision activates, and those who can see can still see better. However, for you, Jax, you can't see anything unless you have a torch or something.
I'm gonna whisper to the guys. Guys, should I light a torch?
Can't we all see in the dark?
I can't.
No,
You guys can.
Jack's no. Well,
Just hold on to me, it's fine.
What is your guys' marching order? Because the halls are getting pretty narrow. You can't really fit in next to each other anymore.
I'm just gonna hold on to the back of his backpack.
I guess I'm going first.
I guess I'll be in the middle then.
Okay. Well, Mato, since you have dark vision, you can see the rest of the hallway. And make me a perception check. 13 is more than good enough. As you continue, suddenly you stop. As you notice on the floor, there seems to be something covering the floor for the next few meters. It's like a thick green sludge. Seems to be spread out over the floor.
Watch out, guys, there's something in the floor, like, I don't know what it is. And I'm just gonna, I don't know, crouch down and carefully poke it with my fingers.
Well, as you poke it, the flesh on your skin burns away as you take 3 points of damage.
Holy fuck.
It seems this is some acidic shit.
Yeah, we should most definitely don't go in there.
Like, actually just burned away? Like, the flesh on his hand actually just completely burned away?
As he put his finger into it, yeah.
Okay.
And so I'm missing a finger now.
I mean, it's not like you only have like bone left. It's just like, like an acid wound. So it's like,
Okay.
yeah.
Do I see the consistency of this acid or not?
Yeah, you can tell that easily. It's thick and slimy.
Can I try using shape water on it?
Do I have anything that can help?
You would have to do the ritual first.
I have a thing that maybe could help that.
I guess. Okay, quick question. It's gonna take 10 minutes to do it.
Yes.
Guys, could we wait here a bit? You guys watch the back?
Are you doing a ritual? He's gonna peer over to Matto from behind.
Yeah, I feel like I should do something here.
Do we have enough time?
I don't know. Can you guys hold on for 10 minutes, maybe?
I'm going to pull out my shield and my scythe, and I'm gonna be like, right, let's go.
And I'm gonna cast Detect Magic.
Okay.
My special one.
That is. Okay, are you taking keeping track of the amount of gallons of water you're using for that as well?
Yep.
Oh, that is. I think that is all your gallons, right? I think that is 10 gallons of water, if I'm not mistaken.
Yep, I'm using all of it.
Okay. Let's see. Let's roll some dice. Let me think real quick.
I want to use Eyes of the Grave. Do I feel any presence within 60 feet?
Wait, I'm still rolling for that. That's pretty good. You got lucky on that at least. Mato, as you continue your ritual, or I guess maybe actually make me, Mato, you first make me a perception check. Quickly. No, you're really focused on your ritual. You don't notice much. However, Jax, as you cannot see, your senses of hearing are improved. And as Mato has been going for about 7 to 8 minutes, you hear movement in the room upstairs. You hear scratching on the door. You hear footsteps and slow, I wouldn't call it breathing, but gurgling sounds. There are creatures in the room you just were, and it seems like any minute they can find their way to you.
Okay. So the only thing stopping them is the chair right now. The chair thing.
Yes. Oh, also, sorry, I'll answer it first. So, let me think if there's any. With your grave sense thingy, you only notice the ones upstairs.
1 second, I need to quickly mark that then. Alright. I would like to cast light on my shield.
Mm-hmm.
Are you a melee character?
Me?
Well, actually, I'm gonna talk to Jax in character. I'm gonna be like, can you stand behind me, or would you rather stand in front?
I'm gonna say, if you need someone to take some of the hits, then I can stand in front.
It's more like, are you gonna be able to see if I'm behind you with my light shield?
I should be able to.
Yeah. Okay. It's not. Otherwise, yeah. Actually, how wide is this hall? Can 2 people?
No, you don't. No, you can. It's very narrow. If you really push, you can fit with 2 next to each other, but it's gonna give you a disadvantage basically if you stand next to each other.
Okay. Yeah, if you want to stay in front of me, then gladly.
Oops.
As
long as you can see 20 feet ahead of you.
Can you?
Well, he should be able to. I casted light, and light gives 20 feet.
Can I light a torch, throw up a torch just in front of us?
Yeah, but you also already see with light too, right?
Yeah, I see the light, but it would be also better with the torch, right? Or
how far is torchlight? Is that further?
Huh?
Is torchlight further than 30 feet?
Torchlight is 20-foot radius, and then dim light for another 20 feet.
Oh, but the light spell is 30 feet. Right?
Okay, cool.
Is it right? Do you know? Oh, did he leave? Wait, I'll check it. Light. Oh fuck, that's the. Oh, it's the same. It's also 20 feet. So, I mean, you can also put a torch, I guess, not where the light is, to a little bit more expand.
Yeah, I'll just do that.
You're putting it in front or behind?
In front.
Okay.
As in, like, towards where the zombies are gonna come from.
I'll wait for a bit until that pyro is gone, right? Good. Mato, you can tell me what exactly it is that you are trying to do meanwhile. How do you feel like you can control this sludge?
I feel like it's starting to behave like normal water. I mean, the way that I can control it, like cheap water, for example, I can move it freely or maybe neutralize it or anything. So basically, I'm just getting familiar with this slime.
Yeah. Okay. Well, pyro disconnected again, so. What is going through your head right now, Jax? Is Jax scared? Or?
He's he's pretty scared. He knows how many there are outside. He knows that he's got to sort of act as the person that is going to like stand and fight it face on. So he's kind of he's pretty scared.
Okay, makes sense also. How do I play something on repeat again? Can I just hit repeat? Oh, never mind.
What is up with this boy's internet? Ugh.
Well, what I can ask already, Mato, what exactly is your, if you would, when you finish this ritual, what are you gonna try to do to the slime?
Well, first I would try to refill my ice dagger with something, if it's possible, and after that I will probably create a wall behind us using it.
When you say, so you want to put it behind you, so basically you wanna try to move it and then change its consistency as well?
Well, maybe like move it first so we could pass, and after that create a wall of it. And
okay, so
if it's possible, yeah.
So first off, you want to try just to be sure to like move it, and then
yeah, basically move it to so we could pass.
Yeah.
Behind. Yeah. So we could move forward and maybe also refill my dagger with it. The 10 candles.
Yeah. I don't know. Did his internet die forever now?
Or maybe.
Come on, Priyo.
God, I feel so tired now.
I hope it's not putting you to sleep more. Maybe I should.
No, it's not. It's not. It's not. That's not what it is. It's just I've had I stayed at a friend's house, and then I had to cycle back an hour, and I'm also yeah, just.
Also, the order is you're in front of Rich, right?
Yeah.
How long do you think Power's gonna be?
I don't know.
I think I could shit.
Yeah, probably. That's right.
Okay, I'll be right back.
Yeah. No worries. This is you doing the ritual to it. This is the representation.
Cool.
Basically, how I envisioned is why you need so much water as well. Is like you're kind of using the particles of the water to get used to the new substance.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Like you're kind of mixing it with it and going through it and see how it reacts to it, and in that way you can understand it better as well.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Yeah. I didn't know there's so many, because I got like the Pro Roll 20, and there's so many free assets that I didn't know about.
Oh, that's good. So you could make your own maps.
Yeah. I mean, I kind of did it with the boss fight, and just kind of copy pasting, but I can do it a lot more.
I'm also interested in making map, but more like the maps, not like the one we are playing now. Like an actual map.
Yeah, like actual, yeah. You understand, my map is not an actual map.
I mean, I didn't mean like that.
Oh, I get it.
I found a website that has a free version that has many cool assets, and yeah, I'm gonna try that.
Oh.
You can also make better maps on it. But yeah, the paid version has so many assets, like over many thousands, so yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
I think it's called Incarnate, yeah. Like the ink you write with.
Hmm. Is there any of the new spells that you have questions about still, or no?
Not yet.
Okay.
It's just that I need to find a consistent way to get water to refill my 10 gallon limit.
Yeah.
Also, I was thinking that ice knife water basically creates a sword. So if I technically throw the dagger away and then cast water, can I, like, ice knife water, that can I technically attack someone with it?
Well, what do you mean? If you throw what away? I'm not following.
Yeah, my dagger, the special one. Okay, I don't know. Maybe give it to someone or anything, and then I cast ice knife water. Can I make the sword come out backwards so they stab themselves? Is it possible? No?
Oh, like that.
Yeah.
I guess I don't see why you wouldn't be able to do that. 'Cause, I mean, you would be able to just make the sword at any source of water, and your knife is basically a source of water. So it's the same as if someone is holding like a cup of, or like, I mean, it would have to be a lot of water. That's why it's like rarely used, right? Because it's 2 gallons, right? So I mean, if they would have to. Yeah, they would have to be holding a. I guess if someone is holding a bucket of water, you could let a sword appear through it and stab them. Yeah, that's totally fine.
So can I only cast spells from myself? I mean, can I cast spells through the dagger?
So basically, your dagger is just a source of water. It's not more than that. Yeah.
Okay, so I can't actually extend my range with it.
No, because it's not cast from the dagger. It's cast from yourself. But
Yeah,
you can get water to cast spells from, like, with shape water. You can get it from like a pretty large area around you. That makes sense.
Yeah.
I've been playing Ori again. It's like such a good game. My favorite game.
It is, actually.
Actually, I can play too.
Say again.
No, 1 second.
I'm back.
Hello.
My internet is back.
Oh, he's back.
Yeah.
Hello.
My internet's been down for the past 20 minutes.
Yeah, we were waiting. It's fine.
Can you join the Roll20 now?
I don't know. I'll test real quick. You guys should have just continued, by the way. Like, if my internet dies again, don't wait.
No, why would you? I mean, it's the point
just
of the
act like I'm a fucking sleep or something. I don't want to have you guys fucking wait for me.
Yeah, and then Jax dies to a zombie because you're asleep, and then like no. I mean, that's the point of D&D, that you play your character. Not like, I'm not gonna just put your character asleep.
No, it's not working.
And from your phone?
No, I mean, if it, I mean, it's not really gonna do anything from my phone. I'm just watching Kieran's stream, and that's like, I mean, it's the same, right?
Yeah, that makes sense.
Okay. Well, if you're all back, last thing I was saying, but like really no problem. Like I'd rather wait because I think it's more annoying. Like if we continue without you.
Don't mind.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I'm. Okay.
Okay. Oh wait, is Jax is back too?
Yeah, I'm here.
Yeah. Okay. Well, the last thing. So, I was just asking. This position is correct, right? Like you're standing in front of him, and you guys are just gonna wait defensively.
Is that near to the chest?
Both of you. What is the plan?
I'm gonna, for now, I'm gonna take out my bow and get a ready sort of thing, and then as soon as I take that shot, I'm gonna switch back to my dual swords.
Right
Okay.
in front of Max if possible.
If you stand in front of him.
Actually, no. Actually, I'm fine standing behind him. No, actually, I'm fine standing behind him.
Okay.
Because I have a plan.
He has a plan.
Yeah, I have a plan.
Okay. And then you guys are just waiting for them to come, right? Correct?
Yeah, I'm just gonna wait with my bow.
Okay.
Yeah, and I've got my scythe on my shoulder ready to destroy someone. Actually, is my scythe two-handed or one-handed?
Your scythe is. Well, I think it's two-handed, but also you can definitely wield it. So, like, I don't know if that's your question.
I mean, can I wield my scythe and my
like that?
Shield at the same time.
If you do that, it would do less damage.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Okay, no, I'll dual-hand it.
Okay. Okay, so you guys are basically watching the corner for anything to shoot. I mean, that's what Jack's doing, and then Ritz, you're just ready for anything, right? That's correct?
Yeah, that is correct. I don't know why my mic wasn't picking me up there.
Okay, perfect. I'll just roll one more thing. Okay. Mato, you feel like you are not far off of being finished. It is at that point that you guys can hear the door crack upstairs. The chair thrown aside easily. The creatures sense your presence, and you can hear many, many footsteps rushing down the stairs. Okay.
Oh shit.
As you can roll initiative.
What? Okay.
Oh wait, but you're all just readying an attack, I guess. So.
Well, no, I mean, I'm down to roll an initiative
first.
first.
Oh, okay.
Do I roll as well?
No.
I'm still concentrating on marriage.
Have we seen the zombies? Are they around the corner already?
No, but you can hear them. You can hear them coming.
Okay. Initiative roll.
21.17 for me.
23.19.
Just gonna roll. $18. How much did you have? Pyro, how much did you have?
21.17.
Okay. Well, Jax, as soon as they get around the corner, you get a chance. The first one that gets around, you immediately get a chance to fire your arrow upon him. You see a creature you have seen many times before in the town, its face half melted, running around the corner towards you.
That's my attack, but I think that's a miss.
An arrow flies past the creature, hitting the wall behind it, falling to the ground. As it becomes your turn, Fritz. Mato, if there's anything you want to do, you can, like, if there's RP things you want to do in a round, you can also tell me at the end of the round. Or like roll, like checks or something you want to make. Anything that doesn't require like much attention. But
do I say it now or later?
Later, after it.
Can somebody tell me how far the zombies are away from us? Like, can somebody give me an idea of how far they are?
60 feet.
60 feet? Okay.
65.
Can I see him yet, or no?
Yes.
I can't.
You can see the first one, and you can hear the rest.
I can hear the rest. Alright, I'm going to cast Sacred Flame on the first one. And attempt to clap its cheeks.
Okay.
Ba-boom. Sacred Flame, Radiant Damage 2, DC save 14 for Dexterity.
Yes.
Okay.
So you saved.
14 is...
No, fuck.
Yeah, meet or beat, yeah. So he saved it.
Shit. Yeah.
So he doesn't take any damage.
Yes. Okay. Mato, is there anything you want to do in your turn?
Yeah, I'm gonna hand the holy water to Fritz and say that you should use it. They are pretty weak to it. And that's...
I'm gonna hand it over to Chex. You should use it. They're pretty weak to it.
He's just gonna show it in his pocket. Not really knowing what to do with it.
Okay.
Put it on your sword.
As it becomes their turn, they will run max movement towards you, basically standing in your face. You see one creature hurling towards you, and then you see the rest following behind it.
Oh, yeah, that's cool. Would there have been a lantern, may I ask, on this wall?
No, there's no light anywhere.
No, there's no light, yeah.
My
Death time.
As the creature...
Yeah.
What is that?
No, it's just death time, that is all.
Oh, death time, okay. Yeah. Well, as you see the creatures come down the hall, it's almost like they're like running over each other, trying to get you. With some of them, their arms hanging off, their ribs poking out, in their eyes nothing but death. However, both of you make me a perception check.
Perception.
Trill 1.
20.
Okay. Ritz, you don't notice shit. However, Jax, in this chaos, you focus and you notice something. These creatures do no longer have those red eyes you are so very familiar with. Do with that information as you please, as it becomes your turn.
Okay, with my I'm gonna dual wield my short swords.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna make an attack on the boy that's approaching me now. The boy that's right next to me. So that's 2 attacks there. Do both of them hit? Does one of them hit?
That's meter beat, so both of them hit, yeah.
Cool. That's how much damage.
Okay, well, you cut him in half as his body falls to the floor, and immediately a new one takes its place. Ritz, your turn.
Okay. I'm going to... These are all undead, right?
Yes.
I can tell that these are undead?
Yeah, and you can sense it as well.
Yeah. Okay. I'm going to channel my divinity and turn undead.
Okay. Is that a roll?
I'm going to... No, it's not a roll. I'm gonna put my holy symbol up, like Nihas's holy symbol up, and I'm going to say a prayer.
Mm-hmm.
And every single monster that can hear... and every single undead that can hear what I'm saying has to make a DC 14 saving throw.
Oh.
And if they fail, they have to take a full minute of running away from me as far as they possibly can.
Okay. Well, I'm guessing it's gonna be... And that is within how much? If they can
30
see?
feet.
30 feet. Oh.
Well, it says here 30 feet, but it says any monster that can hear you as well, like a bit further down. So I don't know.
I'll just take the entire hallway then, especially because it's like a light you're putting up. Imagine the light shines through all of them. You see a herd of the creatures almost walking on top of each other, screeching at you as the light shines in their face. As I'll roll 15 d20s and see.
So I have to say a prayer though, while I do it.
Yeah.
Now I seek the blood of those who claimed all the innocent. I will hunt the enemy to the last. I will banish and rejoice the final breath of foes. You will see what you have made. You will see what I have finally become. And that's... and as I say that, I'm going to put my holy symbol up. And... yeah, channel my divinity, turn undead.
Okay. You will
and
hear...
they must all make a DC 14 save throw.
Yes. You will hear screeches monsters echo through the hall, as a lot of them are blinded by the light. You see fear in their eyes, as some of them turn away, screaming. However, others are undeterred. Let me see which.
Count as an action what I did? Yeah, it does count as an action, okay.
After the prayer's been said, I'm gonna scream, their eyes, they're no longer red.
One second, I need to mark all the ones that are running away. Oh wait, what kind of check did they have to make?
Just a DC 14 save.
Oh, okay.
Wisdom saving throw, wisdom.
Oh, wisdom. Okay, yeah, that's still 1, 2.
Actually, I have to do something.
Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3,
Oh yeah, I remember.
5.
So for 10 full turns, they have to run as far as possible away from me.
Well, you got pretty lucky with those rolls, as you see almost the entire hallway bolt away from you, fear in their eyes. Oh fuck!
And it's stated here they must use their full movement. 1 second. Wait, let me. 1 second. I need to find it again. Here you go. A turned creature must use its turns trying to move as far as possible away from you as it can. And it can't willingly move to a space within 30 feet of you.
So it does take their turn still, okay.
Yeah.
Well, now it becomes their turns. It falls 60...
Well, they take their turn, but they have to, like, run away during their turn,
yeah,
basically.
and that on full speed, right? Like both their actions, right?
For its action, it can only use a dash action.
Yeah. Okay.
Or try and escape from an effect that prevents it from moving.
Okay.
If there's nowhere to move, the creature can only use dodge action.
Okay. Well,
so basically, they have to fucking run as far as possible away from you.
Well, as it becomes their turn, there is one of them in the front staring at you. Clearly, he has some hate for Nihasa within his life or something, because he is not deterred. However, the entire hallway runs away screeching and screaming. And you can hear stumbling down the stairs as they run up against each other, blocking the path for now. Jax, in the distance you see just them herding up on each other, crawling over each other, trying to get to the exit, and then on the other side you hear the creatures coming down, trying to make their way through. The entire hallway is getting squished with these creatures. As this one runs forward and attacks you.
Aww.
Listen, bro, I did my best, man. I couldn't draw.
Well, it's just sad.
With a natural 20, he has fire in his eyes. He sees his brothers run away, but he knows what has to be done. He's determined. Okay. Ten damage to your face as he scratches you.
That's not very cool.
You can feel his mental strength overwhelm your own. He is more of a man than you will ever be.
Whoa.
Sage.
No, well, I'm gonna prove him wrong. It's fine.
Okay.
Ah.
As it becomes your turn.
Yep. Bang bang, bitch. Fuck you. Okay, only one of them hits. Right?
Yep, one of them hits.
Only one hit. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we hope. Optimal damage, please.
You cut deep within the creature's wounds. However, it moves closer upon your blade. Its face almost curled into a smile, although you are certain it cannot have feelings. This creature seems out to get you. As it stands. Ritz, your turn.
Okay. Well, I was thinking I was probably gonna have to do it again, but I think since there's only one, I'm just going to raise my scythe and cut the creature's head off, or attempt to.
Okay.
1 second. Oh, I need to roll hit first. 16 to hit?
Yes, it does hit.
Okay.
Well, almost certainly you will finish
And
off this
then-
creature.
And then 7 plus 4 is
11.
11 damage.
Okay, yeah. Well, your sight cuts the creature in half. It seems like Nihasa's light is still stronger than whatever will was within this creature.
I'm going to say, your life is taken, but the soul may linger. May Nihasa have pity on it.
Okay. Nihasa's presence smiles upon you. As it becomes their turn, that is for how many rounds they have to run away?
10 rounds.
Okay, yeah.
Oh,
Well-
yes.
They're pushing their way through and through. It's at that point that you can hear this from up the stairs. Seems like giant footsteps are determined to get through this. It's at that point that you see an arm reach out from the corner, ripping its brothers in half, pushing them aside, those that wish to run away, throwing them around so he can make his way through.
Uh-oh. That's no good.
As it becomes... I mean, Mato, is there anything that you want to do? No.
I'm just gonna say to Jax that try putting on the mask, like the necromancer dude control them somehow, so maybe you could do it as well.
I'm gonna... Yeah, that's a smart idea. Hastily, Jax is gonna try and rush into his backpack and get the mask.
Okay. Wait, when you do that, I need to look up something real quick. Okay. Yeah, as it becomes your turn, Jax.
So like, so can I? Have I already put the mask on, or
you can do that this round? Yeah.
Okay, I would like to put the mask on, and would it be possible to apply the holy water as well, or?
On the mask.
No, my sword.
Oh.
My swords.
I don't know how that would work. Like, how do you put water on a sword?
Like, so just drench it in it? Would that do anything with it, or?
Well, I think maybe if you just drench it and then hit something, then there's gonna be like some drips on it, but that's only gonna be like a if, like when you drench it. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll just put on the mask then.
Okay. Wait, there's one more thing of lore I need to check. Cause you might. Need to check some longer ago written lore.
So
Okay, as you put your mask on, what do you do? Is there anything else you would like to do, or?
Just equip the mask and like look towards the huge undead that's approaching.
As you look upon him, you see similar lights to what you saw in your companions. However, it seems like within this creature, the lights are reversed. It is the yellow light that is suppressed, and the red light that beams with power.
Okay. That is writing down time.
In a way not unsimilar to your own, although within you the red, when you looked at yourself, the red light was very present. It did not seem like it had control over the yellow light, if that makes sense. Okay. Okay. Mato, as you are back. Wait, actually, sorry. First, it becomes Rit's turn. Pyro, you there? You muted? No? Oh.
You muted?
Oh, no.
You don't hear me?
Oh,
now. Oh, you can hear me?
Now we can.
Yeah, now I can.
Bro, I don't know. My mic just isn't picking me up, I guess.
Oh, no worries.
Alright. Yeah, I mean, from this range, there's not much I can do. So I'm just going to do that little spell thing where I throw a flame at him and I'm like, yeah, I pray.
Okay.
And it does 5 radiant damage if it does a dexterity save of 14. If it doesn't do a dexterity save.
Well, it meets.
Fuck.
Okay. However, Mato, as the round reaches its end, you finish your ritual. Next round, you can take your action. As becomes the creature's turn. You see a giant undead creature can barely fit in the hallway itself as it slumbers its way towards you. Not having enough movement to make any attacks this round. Jax, your turn.
Okay. I am going to. I'm gonna cast my Hunter's Mark as and I am going to attack it, move forward and attack it with my short sword.
Okay. What does Hunter's Mark do?
Hunter's Mark will make it so I do an extra 1d6 damage.
Okay. Well, you hit it.
So an extra 1d6. Damn, 9 damage.
Okay. You cut deep within the creature's skin as it looks down upon you. Ritz, your turn.
Alright. Okay, alright. So I could scream at him again and be like, yo, you need to fucking get out of here, motherfucker.
I think you can only do one Channel Divinity per long rest.
Kieran, do you want to quickly go back so I know where like he is compared to me? Can I only do that? Are you
Yeah,
sure?
per short rest. You can channel divine energy to fuel magical effects a number of times per short rest, and right now you have one time.
Where the fuck do you see that?
Actions in your actions. Bottom channel divinity special.
I mean, my Eyes of the Grave is a channel divinity, and I can use that 4 times.
Yeah, but if you scroll down, that's like the special. I mean, that's what I think I read it as well before, unless I'm wrong. But I'm pretty sure you can only do turn on that one
I know
time.
it shows me it doesn't have a limit, like it doesn't have like an amount of slots in it. Same with Path to the Grave. I could use Path to the Grave to curse somebody. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure how it works exactly.
It says the channel divinity feature states that it can be used up to one time between short or long rest. That goes for whatever you use it for, be it turn on that or whatever your domain gives you, is what it says. Maybe the Path of the Grave thing is just something special. The Eyes of the Grave thing, because it's not that special, I guess.
Okay.
Yeah, so like basically your channel divinities are, because the Eyes of the Grave, I don't think it is a channel divinity. So like basically you can use one of either channel divinity per short rest, either turn on that or Path to the Grave.
So I'd like to move up then, like right behind Jax.
Yes.
And I'm going to cut him with my scythe again. But when I do that, I want to cast Inflict Wounds upon my weapon. So I rolled a 24.
On your scythe or attack?
On my attack roll.
Yeah. That's a natural 20 or just a normal?
No, it's a 18.
Okay. Yeah.
I have a +6, so.
Yeah.
And then I don't know how it works if I have to have the damage of my Scythe of Moonlight plus my Inflict Wounds damage, or if it's...
Well, is Inflict Wounds a spell? Like, can't you only do one... Or how...
When you make a melee attack against a creature, you can reach... On a hit, the target takes 3d10 necrotic damage. So it doesn't really say if it's...
Attacking as a creature, you can reach on a hit target. Oh, yeah. I don't. This is a spell because it says make a melee spell attack against the creature you can reach. So it's not like you make a melee attack and then you apply inflict wounds. Inflict wounds is just like a spell that's actually like a melee attack. That makes sense.
I mean, I wanted to get closer to him a little bit because like right now I'm a bit far away. But
yeah,
yeah, I do wanna do that.
The inflict wounds.
Yeah, and that's my last spell slot.
Okay. Well, you are gonna have to take it at disadvantage because to get close enough to him to hit it because it doesn't have range, right? Yeah, no.
Yeah, I rolled a 24 and I rolled a why is it not rolling? 19.
Yep, that's good enough. You can roll your damage.
Okay. It's gonna be 25.
Okay.
I had a really good fucking roll.
Wounds appear on the creatures left and right as his limbs fall from his body, and eventually his head too falls forward, and the creature goes limp as you slay it. Mato, it becomes your turn. You have finished your ritual.
Okay, so Shapewater now can do this much. 2 by 2 or 2 by 1.
You can do 10 feet by 10 feet. So yeah.
So I'm gonna use Shapewater on this line and how tall is this corridor?
It's not that tall. It's about as like you can walk under it, but there's not that like the creature had to duck to get in here.
So there's space above us, right?
Yeah, but very, very little.
Okay. So I'm gonna use Shapewater to carefully move this slide above us and carefully put it on the monster in front of them.
You want to move it to the monster on top of it? Like you want to move the slime all the way over here?
Yeah. But using Shapewater, making sure that it doesn't hit Ritz and chest.
Yeah. Well, make me a intelligence check as you try to do so, because you do not yet have full proficiency in it. However, 12 is enough. Since this is an easy action to take of your Shapewater, you're doing what the spell is designed to do.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, you can move it on top of the creature. I will move it for you.
Does it take any damage?
It was dead already. It's
Oh.
it seeps within it, and you see the flesh upon the creature burn away as you put the sludge on top of it. It seems for now, at least, there is some barrier between you and the upcoming enemies.
Hell yeah.
Holy shit, okay.
And I'm gonna move one square.
As it becomes their turn, you see a second of the giant creatures run through the alley. However, as he comes to it and puts his foot in it, trying to get to you, you see his foot almost burn away completely as the flesh is already rotting, and he staggers backwards, holding back the creatures behind him. For now, he will not enter. However, he stares at you with hatred. As it becomes your turn, Jax.
Well, he can stare at me if he all he wants. I'm gonna attack him with my longbow. Because fuck him, that's why. Oh yeah. And I'm also gonna move my bonus action, so my mark is on him.
Okay.
So, bank. That's, that much damage. And
Okay.
also 1d6, slash out 1d6. Boom. 12 damage.
The shot pierces deep through the creature's chest as it becomes its turn.
I was gonna move back.
Oh, you can move, yeah.
Yeah.
So we can't run through, right?
Run through what?
Like to the other side because there's still goo on the ground.
Yeah, Mato has moved one part of it, but not the second part yet.
Okay. How big is that jump? Like 10 feet?
Yeah, 10 feet, yeah.
How far is 10 feet in meters?
3.
3 meters?
Yep.
It says in 5e you can jump a distance equal to your strength score, provided you have a run-up of at least 10 feet.
Strength score. So I could run 11.
So you could jump. Yeah, you could jump 11 feet. Yeah, if you have a run-up of 10 feet, which you do have. Yeah.
I could jump over it.
Yeah, very closely though, with 1 feet. So I'm gonna ask you to make a dexterity check.
That's cool. That's cool.
Especially since it is a narrow hall. So.
6.
Well. Roll me a d100 to see if you fuck up on the jump or on the landing. Lower than 50 is the jump.
You have to roll a d100.
Oh, I'll do it. Yeah. Lower than 50 is the jump. Higher than 50 is the landing. Okay, well, that's at least a little bit lucky. Ritz, you jump over the pool, however, you cannot quite find your footing as you land on the other side, and you fall backwards.
No.
Fall backwards? Oh yeah, that's really lucky. You're right.
Well, it's better than falling forward, I promise.
So backwards is that way, okay.
Well, I mean, then on the jump, just like jumping in the middle of it, it's still better than that, yeah.
True. How much damage do I take, Theo?
Yes, let me think. Well, it's 1d4 for a finger, and then he took 10 for his foot. Well, I'm just gonna say... $11 damage as you fall in it.
I'm on 4 HP.
No, you're at 8, I think. I was.
No, I was at 15 out of 19.
Oh no, you got fully healed when you.
Oh, okay. Then yes. Then I have 8 HP. That still hurts a lot.
Yes.
Come on, guys, it's fine. Just come over here.
As it becomes the creature's turns. Well, this.
My turn.
Let me. Oh, it's your turn. Sorry. Yeah. Pretty important turn.
So, is it just a small puddle? I mean, it's not deep, right? The slime.
This one?
Either.
Oh, it's like about like 10 centimeter thick.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Can I stretch it out?
You could
cover more area.
Yeah, you could try if you want, but you can only manipulate one of both of them at the same time.
Mm-hmm. Then I'm gonna stretch this one out to cover the all sides of the wall. I mean the roof and every area.
Like not like this way, but like just like the entire.
Yeah. Like the walls and up there.
Well, do you want to make like a wall of it, or do you want to just like put it on the ceilings and stuff?
Can I do a wall of it?
That you can try, but that's gonna change the consistency to make it harder. So that's gonna be a much harder check. If you just want to put it on the walls and the ceiling, that's just gonna move the water basically. But if you want to make a wall of it, like covering the entire hallway basically, then that's both moving it and changing the consistency, which is harder to check.
Can I make like not a solid wall, but just liquid, but it's held up by my cheek?
Well, you can put it on the ceiling and then just let gravity do its thing. But that's only going to be in one round that it's going to be dripping down.
Mm-hmm. Then can I do with this one, and if I put it like here on the roof, so it still covers the floor a bit.
So you want to put it on in this 10 feet?
Yeah, but on the roof, and as it drips down, it's gonna cover the floor.
Yeah. Well, it just follows gravity. It has kind of the consistency of like what would it be? Well, I think you can guess by like what it looks like. What kind of like just like dripping like slowly. Slowly down.
Yeah. So I'm gonna do that.
Well, as you think about that, there is one problem. The pool of asset that you wish to move, there is an ally within it. If you wish to move it, it is gonna cover areas of him that are not yet covered by the asset, which will provoke more damage upon him. However, if you try to do it very carefully, to do a hard, that will be a more difficult check than you can. So, what is your approach here? You just want to get it, or you're like, oh, I want to like try to do this carefully?
The next one reads will take another set of damage, right? Or it's just one time.
What did you say?
If Ritz stays in the slime, will he take damage again, right?
No, none of the. Well, if he stays in it, yeah, but I mean, if he gets out of it next round, then he won't take extra damage. It's not like in the beginning of the round he takes damage from it.
And then can I create like a small wave of it? Like this one? So it moves that way?
Oh, yeah, of course.
Okay, so I'm gonna do that.
And where do you want it to end? Like, you want to spread it out, or you want to...
And they're just along the floor.
And like...
I don't know how far, like...
But like move the entire... You want to move the entire square of 10 feet to like a different location, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and like until where do you want to move it?
The 10 feet is like... Yeah, I'm gonna put it on the beacon.
Oh, so you move it on top of it. Oh, or like to him, yes.
Well, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Make me D20. Yep, good enough. Okay. You move the slime further towards the creatures. As you do so, the dead flesh under him disappears within it. He melts almost completely. Nothing of him stays left. Okay, as it becomes their turn, At this point, oh, let me see. One guy within them thinks he can make the jump. So he's gonna try. Okay. There is one among the zombies who just leaps in the acid and disappears, and upon seeing that, the rest of them have seen enough and just kinda look upon you, waiting for when you come back, but no longer taking any actions.
Pyro is gonna go by the way.
Oh. Okay. This hallway will fill with new people after a while.
I'm trying to useful a fireball would be right now.
Well, I'm only level 2.
Huh?
I'm only level 2. So I still don't have it.
An F1 grenade would also be helpful.
That's true. Can't deny that.
Erupting Earth would also be helpful.
I think there's a lot of things that would be helpful.
There's a lot of things. It's true.
And did I refill my dagger or that's a separate action?
To do what? Refill your dagger?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you guys can.
Sure.
You guys, there's no more. We're out of combat now, so you guys can move freely if you already want to do things. As you try to do so, it seems like the dagger needs to be filled with pure water, or at least water-like substances. This substance seems to be too thick to fill the dagger.
What?
And can shape water change this slime back to water?
No.
Vanish.
That's basically to prevent, because otherwise you would. There is no point in the 10 gallons that you spent on learning the new substance.
Yeah, fine.
If you can just get it back again from the substance that you're learning. And also, basically, the dagger is just it's a dagger that is focused on the water itself. So, like water, you can't even get like water from it from ice unless you melt it, or gust unless you condense it. Yeah, you need pure water for it. What were you gonna say, Jax?
What does resistance to a thing do? To a damage type? How much does it reduce the amount of damage?
Isn't it half? I don't know. I'll look it up.
I think it might. But one of our spellcasters is out of spell slots, and we're both low HP.
Yeah, it says resistance is a game term, which means that a creature takes half damage from a specific source.
Okay.
Oops, I disconnected. And what was your... Why were you asking?
Because I have a thing that which would give me resistance to acid.
Oh.
But I would have to. I would have to take damage to it. Like, I'd have to take half the damage of it.
Hmm. And now we wait.
I mean, when I go to Jack's and take the holy water back.
How does that conversation go?
Just in my pocket, someone saying, oh yeah, here it is. I'm just gonna pull it out.
That's 1 gallon, right?
1 gallon, yeah.
Okay. At least now I can attack.
I swear that's like the fun thing about D&D, but also like I'm like stressing before the session, like, oh my god, I need to like prepare more things. And then like every session it's like, oh, you got like a quarter through. Not like it's like bad, like I like it like this, but it's like I overstress about the amount I need to prepare every time, and it's always too much that I prepare.
And we never get that far.
Yeah. I mean, it's also like, I don't know, I didn't expect, for example, for there to be like a fight here, but it's like...
Yeah, well, it's kind of weird after a boss fight, but I'm fine with it. It's definitely fine.
Well, yeah. You guys decided to just put a chair, on the door. So
yeah, my chair, man.
It's like, oh, we're three magical. We have a wizard. We have a chaos, fucking super energy, corrupted ranger, and a priest. Yeah, we're gonna put a chair to the door. It's gonna be fine.
Put a chair.
Is brother not yet done downloading things at this point?
True, actually. Like how that zombie just jumps into the acid, essentially.
I mean, he rolled a -1.
-1, yeah. What's he got -5 on? Dexterity?
Well, yeah, for this, because, like, I mean, he's not proficient in jumping good. And then his dex already sucks. For, like, normal dex checks, it's already -3. And then he wants to do, like, a jump over a 10-foot pool of acid. Because basically he rolled a 20 on his, like, courage check, basically.
I rolled a 20 on my courage, but you know.
Oh yeah, the other guy before as well, and then he did like half your damage at least.
This can't do shit.
I mean, if any of you want some lore, I'm thinking there's any stories I can tell. You want to know more about your frog person?
Yeah, sure.
I guess I can tell you about your nightmares a little bit if you want.
Yeah.
Let me go back to my notes. Well, the three, or let me see which would be the most common. Well, I think the most common person you would still see is the first man you absorbed. You would see his family often, his children, how feelings would go through your head that aren't your own, of how much you miss them, how you are sorry that you died in this way, even though you are the cause of your own death, basically. I think Pyro is bad, but yeah, basically some fucked up shit.
Hello. Sorry again.
No worries, it's fine.
Probably gonna keep happening.
Oh. But for now or like next time as well?
No, just for now. No, hopefully not next time. What the fuck? I hope not.
It's fine. Like, I mean, the point is that we're all just like, there's no rush for anything. We just go through it. Okay. I mean, now, so basically combat is over at this point. Pyro, you can stand up outside of the acid. Well, basically, Mato and Jax, you guys just need to make your way through this. But besides that, you're good.
I'm gonna stand up.
I'm just gonna use Shape Water again and move this cube next to the other.
Yep, you have enough time at this point. You don't need to make an intelligence check, because that's just if you're in a hurry.
What is this gong stuff?
That's just like leftover of the goo, basically.
Okay.
Wait, I don't have anything. I wanted to take some with me. I don't have anything.
Okay. Well, you guys are in a long hallway.
Is that a dragon?
Make me a investigation if you wanna see him closely.
Sure.
With a 12, oh, well, more importantly, Mato with a 19, especially.
Sorry.
No, that's good actually, because well, you haven't stood upon it yet, and with a 19, you notice the. Oh, okay, never mind.
No, okay, I'm not gonna do
that. You notice the signs of a trap. It seems like this is some kind of pressure plate. However, Jax, because you were investigating the creature itself more, you wouldn't. Yeah, you would know of dragons. However, this one seems to be different from any of the dragons you have read or heard about. It's a giant, or I mean, you wouldn't know if it's giant or not, but it looks magnificent in its drawing. It is black dragon with giant wings. And yeah.
Cool. Jax is gonna, with his hands on his hips, he's gonna walk up, standing next to Matto. He's like, "Oh, this is a cool dragon."
Yeah, certainly it looks majestic. But yeah, I think it's a trap. You shouldn't step on it. But we need to find a way around it. And I just look behind and see the nest of zombies. Do you guys have any idea?
Hold on. Jax is gonna look at the roof and see
By the way, you're muted.
Or is he? Was his mic not picking him up again?
I mean, or he just doesn't want to speak.
No, sorry. Oh, I think he's trying to talk. I see it's lighting up a little bit. You can do it. Just do like a big screen. Oh no, he's gone. Oh, here you John.
I'm going to lose my fucking mind. I'm actually gonna get so mad.
It's okay.
It's not even funny.
It's not your day.
It really isn't.
Did you say anything before?
No, I didn't even hear you guys.
Oh really?
All I could hear was it, and then I heard you say well, he's not talking, and I was like, motherfucker, no, they can't. And I I had to disconnect and reconnect, and then I could hear you guys again.
Okay. Yeah. Well, basically, giant black dragon is a trap.
Wait, giant black dragon? What?
Image of image.
Oh, okay. I was like, fuck, I haven't got...
Second boss. And it's a trap. You shouldn't step on it. It's a pressure plate.
Can we tell what happens if we step on the pressure plate? Do we see spikes in the wall, or do we see
well,
a gap on the floor? Because
can I look about this area?
Yeah, with a 19 investigation, you can tell indeed there's holes in the wall next to it.
Holes in the wall, so spikes gonna come out.
Like here, where I think.
No, next to it, on.
We're literally only next to the pressure plate.
Yeah, on the, on the walls next to the, both on the left and the right side. You just see the holes.
Okay. How much space?
Step on it and jump back.
No. I'm gonna say, wait.
That's a good idea.
I'm gonna. How much space is there between the spikes?
Like what would it be, like 3 centimeters or something? Like it's like a lot. Or like it's like a very like a lot of spikes. Like it's like very small space in between.
Okay, so if they were to already like be set off, I couldn't really get through them.
Maybe.
Or we could break them.
Can you take out your books and throw it into the pressure plate?
I can.
You want me to throw away my books?
I could.
They are just books. They don't matter. They are just about religion. Not even magic. It's useless.
So you're saying that it doesn't matter?
I could shoot it. I got arrows, maybe.
So you're saying that my religion doesn't matter, really?
I mean, the arrows can set off the pressure plate, like, I mean, the arrows, they can set off the pressure plate.
Shut up, Jack! This is between me and Mato now. You know, your magic is fucking useless. Why don't you throw your books in?
They are just books about how to keep the church clean. They don't matter. That's not even about your God.
That's not even the books I took. I took books that are actually interesting and that are important to read for the people of my faith. Like, and of other faiths as well.
How much money the peasants owe you? Like?
Well, there's a lot of things that have importance to the church and to other religions, and how some people, how some churches go about. Maybe I can find something in these books about how this all happened and why we're in this current situation. I don't know. Maybe we can, maybe we can't. We'll figure it out. But that's why I need the books.
Yeah, I'm gonna shoot the pressure plate. That's Lesnar talking.
Okay.
Nothing seems to happen.
Nothing happens? Okay, can I pick up my arrow?
See, I told you that we need something heavier.
Yeah, why don't you just step on it then? If we need something heavier.
I don't have enough force.
I'm turning around and I'm just like...
How heavy do you think it has to be?
I don't know. Half a person?
I have this. Jax is gonna whip out a shovel.
Yeah, we could try that.
You could try that, yeah.
I'm just gonna throw my shovel onto the pressure plate.
Like, how hard are you throwing this shovel on the pressure plate?
I'm just literally go there.
Nothing happens.
Should you try to poke it harder?
I mean, if you want to, go for it.
Yeah, I'm gonna grab the shovel.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna start pushing it into the thingy with my arms away from as far as they could possibly be.
So into the pressure plate, like just pushing down on the pressure plate?
Into the pressure plate, yeah.
Okay. Well, make me a dexterity saving throw, see this? Just don't roll really bad. Oh, wow.
Oh.
Jax puts down the shovel and spikes come out of the wall. He does a perfect backflip as he stumbles backwards without getting hurt at all. The shovel breaks in pieces as the spikes go backwards. And the pressure plate goes out.
Oh my god, it's a trap that resets. Holy shit.
Yeah, I thought it was going to be a trap that resets. Well.
Can I use these that were left here to block the holes with the spikes?
Yeah, that's... here, what's left here is basically gonna be like 3 gallons though, so you can cover like 3 holes.
And how many holes are there?
Like 40.
Okay.
So it's basically like how it comes from both sides. It's like they fill each other in. It's like almost the entire hallway gets like, it's like teeth. Like they go like right next to each other and like fill in the holes that aren't covered by the other side.
Did the spikes reach the dragon or
not? What do you mean?
I mean, where are the spikes?
Oh, like, so they're in the walls from the side. So like they go from here to here and from here to here. So they go over.
So basically here, I can draw, not here.
They come from the side of the wall. So they come out of the wall to the side.
But only at the dragon statue, right?
Oh yeah. So basically like 10 feet, yeah, same. But only on the pressure plate, yeah.
So the spikes reach the dragon, right? So we can't climb on the dragon and be safe.
So the dragon is just it's an image on the pressure plate. It's not it's no statue or something.
Oh.
Yeah, sorry.
Okay.
If I wasn't clear.
Yeah, I thought it was a statue. So, do you guys have any idea what would the dragon represent? Like, maybe it's a, I don't know, a puzzle to how to solve it?
Yeah, is there anything we'll know about the dragon? Or is it just dragon?
Reds, are you muted? Maybe you can't hear us. Pyro? Oh no.
Pyro dead? No, it's that time.
I mean, you guys can keep thinking.
If only we could fly. That would be cool.
How fast were the spikes?
How what?
How fast were the spikes?
They come out really quickly, but they go inside pretty slowly.
Okay, okay. Cool, I have an idea.
Also, Pyro, we still can. Maybe I'll say it in general. So.
I'm gonna turn to the boys and I'm gonna say, could someone set it off for me, maybe?
Well, it would be nice if we had some books.
No, my fucking books ain't going anywhere.
We still can't hear you.
Nice.
Oh. I hope everything didn't crash again. Maybe he's just restarting his Discord. Can't he just... I guess the internet will be the same on his phone as on the computer.
Most likely.
just let us move forward and have Ritz figure it out on his own. And don't say anything to.
Well, if you guys have any other ideas, by the two of you, that doesn't include Ritz, you can still try.
I am going. What is it? I'm gonna try and let's like break the spikes. If there's like barely any space between them, then surely they're like kind of thin. Or like if I hit it with my sword, whatever you would do.
Yeah, as you saw them come out as well, it seems like they're just wooden, like spears almost.
Yeah, I'm gonna try and like attack them with my sword when next time we do it. Just break the shit out of them.
Okay.
Can the zombies jump over this if it's only 10 feet?
Some of the brave ones can try, but it's gonna be really hard for any of them to get over.
And if I take only 5 feet of them, like this?
Yeah, sure, you can do that.
Okay. So I'm gonna take that much and just pour it on the pressure plate, hopefully breaking the whole trap.
As you do so, it doesn't seem to break the pressure plate itself. However, as it seeps under, it seems something is making sounds, at least, underneath. Sounds of wood being eaten away. And you see the pressure plate itself kind of like wiggle around or like go lower to the ground.
And now we should somehow try to set it up to see if it's still working on it.
Can I try and so we can't break the spears or?
Oh, well, you didn't step on it yet, right? Or you didn't put any. You haven't activated it again, right? So the spears are not. It's only when the spears are poking, because now they're in the wall. So if you would like to break the spears, they would have to be outside of the wall. Unless you want to try going inside of the small holes to pull them out or something.
No, I'm going to try and activate it.
By how do you want to try it?
What is the pressure plate made of?
Stone.
Does it look heavy?
Yeah, like stone.
Okay. I was just wondering.
What is the plan?
I want to break the fucking spears!
Yeah, so how do you want to activate it?
I don't fucking know.
I don't have any.
I don't want to break my sword. If I did that, I would break my sword. Okay, this thing next to the goo, what is that?
That's not there.
That's not there.
Yeah, sorry.
Dead bodies, where are they?
Melted in the acid that
Melted in
Mato,
the acid.
that Mato put over them in a wave.
Um, 10 feet away. Okay, I have an idea. I'm gonna run over here. Run. Oh shit. Oh, what the fuck is this stupid mouse, man? I'm gonna run all the way down
We
here.
tried it.
Oh, yeah.
I guess you were gonna jump, or...
No. I'm not gonna jump to the zombies, fuck that.
Yeah, I meant the other side of the pressure plate.
Oh, it's the other side of the pressure plate? I mean, I could, but my strength doesn't have... That wasn't the plan for me.
But you said, Dampi, that it's...
That it's your strength score, so...
And this is like 3 gallons of something? Right?
This is 3 gallons, yeah. Yeah. This.
Can I somehow use Chill Touch using that liquid? And basically break the spikes inside the wall?
No.
Okay.
Not yet. What is your plan, Jax?
I'm gonna try and provoke the zombies to try and do more jumps and shit.
Well, make me intimidation check if you...
Intimidation.
Or like... Well,
Okay.
oh,
I'm incredibly intimidating.
Then I'm gonna try as well. I'm very scared.
Well, I guess... Oh yeah, that is scary. But is there like a... Well, I think intimidation is still the best one, right? Or performance, I guess, but... I think it's the same... Yeah, both of them are charisma, so... Yeah, it's fine. Yeah, Mato, with your 19... They will get riled up. And they can no longer wait. Some of them... from the back, pushing the ones in the front a bit more forward. Some of them touching the acid with their feet, taking massive damage as half of their rotten flesh melts off in the bottom of their legs. Oh, we'll see.
I want to try and... if they're jumping, I want to try and grab one of their arms or one of their heads or something like that if they come close enough.
Also, can I get ready to cast the Shape Water if needed?
Yeah, you can ready Shape Water.
Okay.
Wait, what? That's not how you roll that. Is there a way to roll like 5 d20s? Oh, just 5d. I guess roll 5 like this. Oh, right. What? Next. Okay. From the back, 2 of them see their chances and push through. They're trying to jump together, both of them rolling a 12.
Well, shit.
Which brings them far enough to basically reach the middle.
Well, shit. Can I grab them from here? Like, can I touch them?
Well, this is...
That's all?
The blue part is...
The blue part is what? Sorry?
Oh, Pyro, you're back?
I'm gonna lose my fucking mind. But yes, I'm back.
Okay. Meanwhile, Jax is trying to jump in the ass over here.
Hey, no. Don't
The-
worry about it.
The blue part over here, the 5 feet is gone, so like... I mean, if you make me a dexterity check, which on a fail will land you as well in the acid, you can try to grab me.
What? That's dexterity saving throw or check?
It's a check.
Okay. The
Just-
odds are in my favor.
Okay, as I see this, as I'm ready to use shave water, I'm gonna move it away from Jax.
Well,
if it's possible. Well, that's a one, so I guess I can.
Yeah, it is a one. Well, you can't say that you move the water away. You move the acid away. Make me first off, because this is harder to do because you're trying to avoid Jax. So first off, Mato, make me a intelligence check to see how well you can navigate it. Okay, you can navigate the acid pretty well. However, Jax, as you try to grab their body to save them, you accidentally pull them on top of you. When they will, they will make an attack, both of you at advantage because they're on top of you. Any of those hit?
Try and grab one of them. Can I just try and grab one of them? Okay, I mean, none of them hit anyway, actually.
Okay. Oh wait, that's not at advantage yet, sorry. So that was the first one, and the second. Oh, so that hits.
That one hits, yeah.
Wait, let me really see real quick. Oh. Dealing 3 damage to you as he takes a chunk out of your face. Or, I mean, more like a scratch of your face. Well, and these 2 guys are on top of you right now.
Can I use the acid to burn their limbs off and their heads? So basically leaving the torso.
Sure, make me another intelligence check not to hit Jax doing that, because they are literally on top of him. And this one is going to be a harder check, though.
Sorry, Jax.
Whoa, but that's a great check. Masterfully, you remove their heads and their legs. They're already prone. Much of their body is molten. This is not a real fight. As it leaves you with 2 torsos. Yes.
Okay, so I'm gonna help Jax out, or I don't know, just get him out of here and also taking the bodies.
Yep.
I'm gonna say, the idea was there. Thank you, Mato.
Yeah, no worries. I'm just gonna drag the bodies.
Yep.
Here and wait for Jax to come.
Yeah, I'm gonna come. So I guess we have 2 attempts.
Yeah.
Why is it always that Ritz is just watching from the side while you guys just fucking do crazy shit?
I'm just gonna let them do this. I'm like, yeah, I'm intrigued.
Yeah, actually, by the river as well.
Yeah.
You were just watching us fucking around. Yeah. Okay, Jax, get ready to strike the spikes.
I'm gonna prepare myself.
Okay.
With my 2 swords.
And I'm gonna throw one body.
Yeah, nothing seems to happen.
It doesn't fucking go down.
Maybe my acid from earlier broke the trap.
Make an investigation check as the body lands on the pressure plate.
This whole time, we just didn't need to do that.
Jax, can you investigate as well?
I'm gonna also. A puzzled Jax will investigate. Rolling offshore.
No clue what the fuck is happening.
Ritz, can you help us out?
Any idea
Well,
what's going on?
you can make your own conclusions though, but you don't see anything happening as the body hits the pressure plate.
Well, to be safe, we could also throw the other body on it, but I don't know. We should, dude. That's our only chance.
So you're doing that, or?
don't know. Are we doing it? Never mind. Pyro left again.
Oh.
So.
Oh wait, 1 second. Hallo. Oh nee, ik ben nu nog bezig. Oh, dat is dan ook. Ja, ik weet het, maar het is nog bezig.
I'm gonna fucking lose my shit.
Okay.
At least you're back.
Dude, I'm actually like getting angry because of it.
It's okay.
It's okay. We'll figure it out better next time.
Can you also do an investigation check? Pyro?
Yeah, I'll investigate it real quick. I'm investigating. Natural 1.
Okay.
Oh yeah, guys, looks fucked to me.
Ivy does not investigate people here. Let's come to the zombies to check it out for us. They could have better hopes. I'm gonna look at Ritz and Mato while grabbing the second body and say, maybe we need some more weight?
Maybe we have some books?
Wait, what did you say?
Maybe we have some books.
It's fine, they can be the last resort. This is the last resort, I guess.
Okay, we should try the body.
I'm gonna throw the body onto the... Wait, no, I'm gonna wait for Mato to throw the body onto the thing. Yeah, I'm gonna ready my swords.
Yeah, I'm gonna...
give him this corpse.
Yeah, I'm gonna throw...
Yeah, nothing happens.
I'm gonna look over to Ritz. I'm gonna say...
Ritz, do you still have your shield, right? Maybe you should go first.
Maybe you should...
I wanna run over the bodies of the zombies with my shield up, just sprinting to the other side as fast as I can.
Wait, you have the books. Ritz, you have the books.
Yeah, it's fine. I'll be fine. I trust myself.
I'm getting ready to...
So you sprint over it?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, nothing happens.
Oh, you broke the trap. Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna run as well.
Yeah, nothing happens.
This is gonna be one of the things where I have the corruption, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna walk over.
Yeah, nothing happens. Mato's...
We fucking broke the trap, that was all useless.
Mato's acid broke the trap. It's just a mechanical trap. Yeah.
Huh.
Okay, at least we are safe now.
I don't know if you were here for that, Pyro, when Mato put acid on the trap and then it seeped under it and destroyed the wood underneath it.
It's in here for that.
Oh.
Well,
Oh, there you go. We got through. Good shit, guys.
I guess the torsos stopped the trap.
Yeah, for sure. I guess we are just gonna move.
Yes. Okay. You guys can make your way further down the stairs. Where you come to a... Well, giant is a big word, but just a door that's basically taking up the entire hallway, like one of those great oaken doors, like with a round, what do you call it? Like the top of the door is like nicely carved. Clearly, this was not made by some simple woodworker.
Can I do a perception check to see if anything is off or anything that can help us?
With your perception check, roll it first. With a 9. Let me see. With a 9, basically you can just see the obvious things, which are... 1 second. On top of the door, you see runes that you do not recognize.
I look over to Ritz and... Ritz, can you recognize this symbol?
Can I do a religion check on it?
Yeah.
Oh, 1 second. 17.
You recognize them to be similar to the ones on the altars upstairs. However, you do not... well, never
I don't
mind.
recognize them to be of a god or anything like that.
Yeah, no.
More like ritualistic.
Well, yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Like, it doesn't seem like you would know from performing rituals that you would need many other things than just runes. So it just seems like the language is the same as the one upstairs that you do not recognize.
It looks like ritualistic runes. Nothing specific out of the ordinary. Just, yeah, you wouldn't need much more than this to perform a ritual, though.
No, I mean that's what I like. You would not. You would need more than this to perform it.
Okay,
Whatever.
you would need more
Yeah.
than this to perform a ritual. But yeah, they're basically engravings, like ritualistic engravings, to put it simply.
Can I do an Arcana check on
it? Sure, but you will not learn. You can investigate it. The only thing you learn is that it does not seem to have any magical properties.
Okay, so maybe the mask of the necromancer can show us something.
Jax, if you want to put on the mask necromancer.
Hold on, I'm doing a thing right now. Hold on. Just need to talk more.
Well, give me the mask real quick.
Yeah, go on.
I'm gonna try to grab the mask again. Do I drop it again?
You feel a similar pain when you hold it.
Never mind, I can't hold it.
Should I try it?
Right, I'll put on. Yeah, I'll put it on.
Oh, don't like actually put it on, but like look through the goggles or something. Maybe you can see something special. I don't know.
Oh yeah, yeah. I'll do that.
Okay. As you look through the mask, the language on the door will reveal itself to you. And upon it, it will say, "The light of the dead will reveal what is hidden. May she shine bright, and may you be worthy. The dungeon is open to all who may enter. Beware, for chaos roams here. Beware of Vidar."
Beware of who?
Vidar.
Could you write that down? Like copy paste that somewhere?
Yes.
So I could write that. Yeah, cool, thank you.
Do I know who Vidar is?
No. I put it in general.
Glad to reveal what is hidden.
However, as you look upon it with the mask and you read, even though not out loud, what is written, the door before you opens.
Holy shit, okay.
And within it, you see this room. I don't have you guys.
I like the symbols.
I need to copy paste you right quick.
Holy fuck, okay.
However, I think that I'm gonna have to call it here for today.
That's a good place to end it, actually.
Yeah, that's fine.
What the fuck did we just walk into?
Then,
This looks pretty sick, though.
yeah.
Mm-hmm. I swear I prepared this 2 sessions ago.
Nice.
No, but I gotta go because it's late and I need to wake up at like 5 a.m. every morning.
That's cool.